For quickly making the batter, take 3 cups of suji or Bombay Rava in a blender jar like this. Now goes 3 tablespoons of wheat flour and 3 tablespoons of gram flour for the binding. Now turn on the blender and blend it into a powder. Since we intend to make the dosa crispy, it doesn't matter if the powder is slightly coarse. Now transfer the powder into a bowl like this. Now go salt as per taste. Here I am adding 2 level teaspoons. Now goes 2 cups of homemade curds or yogurt. Mix everything together so as to form a smooth mixture. If you like the video, please give this video a like and also share it with your friends. Pour in water little by little and give it a mix. You got to rest this batter for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of resting, here goes a teaspoon of baking powder and give it a mix. Since the batter is too thick, here goes some more of the water and mix again. Now gauge the consistency of the batter. This is the right consistency. It shouldn't be too thin nor too thick. Now your batter is ready to be made into a dosa. Let's boil the heart and soul of this dish, the potatoes. Here we are taking 2 kilos of potatoes with some water in a pressure cooker. Depending upon the amount you have, add in salt. Here we are adding 5 level teaspoons. Now pressure cook for 5 whistles. Again, it depends upon the type of potatoes you have. After 5 whistles, potatoes are well cooked. Place them under running cold water and cool them down completely. After cool down, it becomes easier to peel the skin out like this and crush them into smaller pieces. To make the bhaji, use a big pot like this. Let's make tempering now. Here goes some coconut oil, approximately 60 ml to 70 ml. When the oil is heated up, here goes a teaspoon of mustard seeds. When the mustard seeds splutter, goes a tablespoon of urad dal. 2 sprigs of curry leaves goes in. 1 whole bulb of garlic chopped and a pinch of asafoetida paste. We could have added in asafoetida paste a lot earlier, but never mind, you can add it right now. 5 sliced onions, and to speed up the cooking of onions, here goes 2 level teaspoons of salt and saute. 15 slit green chilies goes in. Yes, 15 green chilies. That's because the amount of bhaji that we are gonna make is lot more. 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric powder goes in and give it a mix. Now it's time to introduce the king or emperor of this dish, boiled potatoes. Juice of 1 whole lime goes in and salt as per taste, that is around 1.5 level teaspoons. Quarter bunch of chopped cilantro or coriander leaves goes in and give it a mix. Once all the ingredients are mixed well, no prolonged cooking is necessary on this, of course the flame. Before making dosa, preheat the pan on medium flame for around 5 minutes. Sprinkle some water on the pan and wipe it off with a cloth to get that ideal temperature. Pour in little full of the batter and spread it gently on the pan like this. Pour in little bit of coconut oil on top of the dosa like this. Now cook covered on high flame for around 4 to 5 minutes. After around 5 minutes, dosa is almost cooked. Now on one of the sides of the dosa, add a ladle full of the aloo bhaji. The recipe is already uploaded couple of days ago. You can check it out. Now roll the dosa gently like this with the help of a spatula. Man, it's very hot. Take it out. To eliminate residual heat, since we cook the dosa on high flame, it is imperative to sprinkle some water and wipe it off with the clean cloth. Now follow the same method in making remaining dosas. At the end screen of this video, there is a playlist on Masala Dosa where you can find recipes on Masala Dosa, Aloo Bhaji, Chutney and Sambar. Please check it out. In the first step, soak 2 cups of dosa rice for at least couple of hours. Soaking makes grinding easier. After couple of hours of soaking, transfer the soaked rice after draining its water out into a blender jar like this. For 2 cups of dosa rice, use 6 green chilies and a cup of shredded coconut. Here goes salt as per taste and remaining shredded coconut. Now goes the remaining dosa rice after draining its water out. By adding in the remaining green chilies and by using water as required for blending, blend into a smooth batter like this. Now transfer the ground batter into a big bowl like this. Quarter bunch of finely chopped cilantro goes in and 2 chopped onions. Add finely chopped cabbage as required, and for 2 cups of dosa rice, a cup of cabbage would be appropriate. Check out the consistency of the batter, and unlike your normal dosa batter, this should be thicker and no fermentation is required on this. You can make the dosa right away. Before making dosa, preheat the dosa pan for at least 5 minutes on medium flame, and when preheated, grease it with some coconut oil. Now pour in the ladle full of the batter and spread gently. Mind you, this is a thick dosa. Since the cabbage needs to cook on lowest possible flame, covered for around 5 minutes. More or less after 5 minutes, dosa looks cooked. Pour in some coconut oil on the top and flip the dosa over. Now when the dosa is fried on both the sides, you can take it out and repeat the process in making remaining dosas. This dosa recipe doesn't require any fermentation of the batter, but you got to soak the dosa rice. Soak 2 cups of dosa rice for at least couple of hours. Soaking makes grinding easier. After couple of hours of soaking, transfer the soaked dosa rice into a blender jar like this after draining its water out. Now goes exactly 7 green chilies. For 2 cups of dosa rice, use a cup of shredded coconut. Here goes salt as per taste, and by using water as required for blending, blend into a smooth batter like this. Transfer the ground batter into a big bowl like this. Now goes 2 chopped onions. Now the important ingredient of this preparation, finely chopped rich gourd. Around a cup would be enough. Using hand chopper would make the job of chopping very easy. Just check out the consistency of the batter, and if you like the video, please give this video a like and also share it with your friends. There is no fermentation required for this batter. You can make the dosa right away. Now preheat the dosa pan for around 5 minutes on medium flame, and when the pan is heated, grease it with some coconut oil. Now pour in the ladle full of the dosa batter. Spread it gently because this is supposed to be a thick dosa. Since the rich gourd needs to be cooked, pour in some coconut oil on the top and cook covered on lowest possible flame for around 5 minutes. After around 5 minutes of covered cooking, flip the dosa over. After cooking for another 2 to 3 minutes on low flame, let's check the other side too. It is well done. You can take it out. Now repeat the process in making remaining dosas.